Now, the other side of the view here with Tony Gonzales, he spells his name not with L-E-Z at the end, L-E-S. They are not related. He's a Republican Texas Congressman. Congressman, good to have you. You probably heard what your counterpart was just saying there. Frustration with a measure that ended up going nowhere, a border security measure. You were not a fan of that measure, right?
I wasn't, for a couple of reasons. You know, doing something to just say we've done something, that doesn't solve the problem. Also, doing nothing doesn't solve the problem. It has to be something that is meaningful, that actually tackles the situation. Neil, we're on year 4 of this border crisis, and every year it gets worse and worse and worse with no end in sight. Here in San Antonio, last year we had 37 police officers that were shot at. I just add that number. The year before that, it was 15. I add that to say more and more communities across the country do not feel safe. And I do believe there is a direct connection to the lawlessness that's happening at the border. You don't get rewarded for doing your job if you're a Border Patrol agent. You get punished. You get put in these processing centers. It's why it's so important that the Biden administration just needs to do this. They need to deport people that do not qualify for asylum. Deport them by the thousands, not by the dozens. And they also need to talk about legal immigration. Reward those that are doing it the right way. There's no discussion of any of that.
What do you think of the numbers? We talk about those who go through the normal immigration process. I believe anywhere from 1.25, 1.5 million do become U.S. citizens year in and year out, no matter who's president, Democrat or Republican. And that is an inspiring trend. Out of control, though, what's happening at your border, because those numbers are double, triple, quadruple that. The numbers we can rely on, 1 million since October 1 and rising. How do you stop that? At least how do you slow that wave?
It's madness to see we're already over 1 million people coming over the country illegally, 6,500 people coming over a day, and no one's really blinking an eye. They're going, well, this isn't as bad as it was in December. That is the wrong approach. The number should always be 0. We should always be fighting to prevent all illegal. And it's not just people coming over. It's drugs. It's just bad actors. It's just people from all over the world. It has to end. It's unsustainable long term. Just think, if Joe Biden wins another election, what the heck does our country look like 3 years from now? Everything is at stake. It's why I've been focused on results, not rhetoric. And I think the next thing, the Senate border bill fell apart. The next thing is that bill shouldn't have been 370 pages. It probably should have been 10 pages. It should have been a narrow and focus on border security and changing some of the immigration status. That's something I think we can get done today in this Congress.
You know, there's a lot of back and forth in the politics of this. President Trump was fond of saying, the former president, that this wasn't worth it. It was foolish for Republicans to pursue it because this is a great election year issue. I'm just wondering if that risks boomeranging on Republicans, that you had a chance at something and you slapped it down. What do you think?
You know, it is frustrating, Neil. So many people view the world through a political lens, and this is a politically lucrative topic. And I could see where President Trump is coming from, saying, hey, I didn't have Congress pass any bill. I was able to secure the border. He's not wrong there. You know, there's things President Biden can do today that he doesn't need Congress for. But I'd also say Congress can't just be throwing rocks at the administration and saying you're not doing your job. We have a role to play. I sit on the Appropriations Committee. One of the things that I've been pushing for, you want more money for ICE and ERO flights? I'm all in. You want more money to give to BORTAC, that's the special group that's within Border Patrol that is doing a lot of the heavy lifting? I'm all in. If you want more money for soft-sided facilities with this endless amount of illegal immigration, I'm all out. I do think, though, this is impacting everyone across the nation. I met with 4 mothers that lost their children to fentanyl earlier this week. This is happening everywhere, Neil, and I think there's an opportunity for people to put the politics aside. And I've been saying to House Republicans, we need to take a down payment in 2024 on border security, and we come back for the rest when we win the White House.
Congressman, you argue your points very eloquently. Thank you very much. Good seeing you again.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Kilmeade. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to click to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page. This is the only way that I know for sure that you're not going to miss any great commentary, any great news bites, any great interviews coming your way on Fox. You can get it all here on YouTube. So subscribe right now.